Hey guys, Ashlane here with a big interview with your hero, your Superman, your David vs. Goliath, Jason, the winner of the first ever Clash Royale tournament. So guys, without further ado, let's get Jason on. Alright guys, so I am here with your people's champion, none other than the first Clash Royale tournament winner, Jason. Jason, how you doing, man?
Hey Ash, great to be here.
It's great to have you on. Thanks for taking a little bit out of your time and chatting with me. Why don't we just hop right into it, because there's a lot of questions to ask you, and I know everybody's excited to hear from you. So can you start by telling us a little bit about how you got started with Royale and what led you to the tournament last weekend in Helsinki?
Sure, yeah. So it all started from our Clash of Clans online group. I've been playing Clash of Clans for a long time. So one guy there actually asked one day that have any of us tried the new game Clash Royale from Supercell, and
Nice.
I didn't even know what the game had come out. I didn't know anything that there was going to be a new game, and I suggested download it, and I tried it and I really liked it. Got into it.
What do you like it as compared to Clash of Clans? Do you still play both?
No, I don't play Clash of Clans that much anymore. It got kind of tiring. I played it a lot and for a long time.
Mm-hmm. So you just had something new.
Yeah, and I like the Clash Royale because you can just keep attacking when you want, how much you want a day, and you don't have to wait for anything. You just do it when you want.
Yeah, there's no doubt it's fast-paced, and you have like a ton of wins, right, in the game?
Yeah, I have about a couple thousand now.
A couple thousand? Wow.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that are higher than that. I haven't really, I've been, my attacks have been cut down a little bit because I've reached my max cap, so I don't really feel like attacking because it gets really hard.
Okay, yeah, so, and I'm sure you've been pretty busy after the tournament. I know a lot of people are trying to talk to you and stuff.
Yeah, there's been, it kind of blew up the day after the tournament. I'm in a Twitter account, and I'm at almost 1,500 followers already in just
Oh my god, that is so crazy. I'm going to go ahead and link your Twitter in the description, but what is it so people can follow you?
It's Jason_Royale.
Okay, awesome. So what led you to sign up for this tournament? We'll talk about the deck in just a second, because I know people want to hear about your strategy and your deck, but what led you to sign up to the tournament?
So, first the post of the tournament came from, there's a guy at the Finnish community who is in contact with Supercell, and Supercell informed him, and he posted it to other clan leaders, and everybody started spreading it around. And at first I didn't really feel like joining it or signing up for it, because I didn't really feel like going in there. It was kind of, I thought it would be kind of tiring to go there and stuff like that, and I didn't know if I would make good results, or if I would play good.
Wow, so you almost didn't go.
Yeah,
wow.
I was pretty sure going there, and then after the first deadline for signing up closed, I decided to send an email anyway, signing up and see if there would be any, someone would cancel or something like that, and spot would open so I could go there.
Oh, that's really cool.
Ended up that there was spots open, so I just got in right away.
Wow, so cool. So when you walked in, what were your first impressions? It was a little intimidating, right?
Yeah, at first I thought it would be pretty small, that there wouldn't be that many people in there. But when I went in there, I saw there was a lot of people there.
Oh, yeah.
Much more than I expected.
Yeah, and there was did you expect there to be so many serious players there?
No, not at all. I just thought it would a couple of YouTubers, maybe some players from other countries. Mm-hmm. Signing up for it, but I did not expect anything like that at all.
Yeah, did you expect to make it to the finals? Were you confident in your ability, or was it a surprise to you?
I was a bit surprised. I mean, I knew I was pretty good at the game, but it was really surprising to make it to top 8 out of all the really good players and high level players there over there.
Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of people, there were people with team jerseys and stuff, and I don't know, it was kind of intimidating, but it was cool to see so many good players from around the world there. Before we talk a little bit about your road to the championship and how you became the people's hero of Clash Royale, I did want to ask you about your deck, right? So what is your deck in a nutshell? And obviously it has no epics and it has no legendary cards. So you're really, like I said, like the people's champion. So what is it about the deck that you like so much? What makes it good? Tell us a little bit about it.
I think the best part of the deck is like it's really versatile. There's like lots of cards that can counter other different cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, like all your cards have like really good defensive and offensive utility.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the cards in the deck and you know how you come across good strat. We're watching in the background some of your game footage, but why don't you just tell us about how the deck came to be what it is today, maybe?
So some of the cards on my deck are just pretty much from the start that they were already in the deck when I started playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I already done a few switches, maybe 3 or 4 cards I switched on the deck over time in these few months the game has been out.
Oh, okay, wow. So you had a lot of them from the very beginning. Yeah,
like Giant I think is one of them that's been there free from the start, and then also Archer and Arrows maybe, and Barbarians I think.
Yeah, those seem to be some of your core cards, and like you said, they all have, even the Giant, as far as like to buy you some time or to distract the defenses, they all have like a lot of utility on defense and offense. Would you talk a little bit about how you like to play the deck?
Yeah, I try to play it really passive, that I play a really defensive game, and I really focus on gathering up the elixir advantage and then doing a fast counterattacks, or just counterattacks, not really fast, but doing a massive counterattack with the elixir advantage.
Okay, yeah, and we saw that a lot in the tournament. You had a lot of 3-crown victories, which is really impressive.
Yeah, it's like pretty much like it's like a snowball effect that when the deck gets going and there's not enough removal for it, it just keeps stacking up and piling up. It's like the giant tanks a lot of damage, so it's a really good tank in the front, taking all damage. There's lots of good support for it, like archers and spear goblins that are really cheap units.
So you play a defensive game and you kind of pick your spot on offense. Are there any tips for people who might be wanting to try the Jason deck, as people are calling it? Are there any tips for people who are just picking the deck up?
Yeah, I've seen some people play it really aggressive, that they start attacking like pretty much right away at like they're at 5 elixir and try to going offensive right away. But I really like I play really passive when like defending in the game is so much easier than attacking. That defending takes few elixir than attacking. Like people have been asking me that why do I drop elixir collector right away? Mm-hmm. And because I mean it will leave me at 5 elixir and opponent would have 10 elixir to attack.
Yeah.
So like for example, if opponent starts attacking like Hog Rider and Barbarian, I can just easily counter with like Minion Horde. I can counter it with 5 elixir to 9 elixir attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I dropped the elixir collector right away, because I don't need much elixir on the defense.
Yeah, because you have such a cheap deck, and at the same time, like you said, you have the flying units and the ground units. You have a lot of flexibility defensively.
Yeah, exactly, and I also like to spare my troops a little bit from the damage. Like, for example, if opponent has like a wizard coming at my tower,
mm-hmm.
I wait for the wizard to aggro on the tower, so I can drop barbarians around it, and the wizard is still aggroed on the tower, and my barbarians will take damage at all. But they clear the wizard really quickly, like it takes 1 hit per each barbarian to clear it out. And at that point I can turn those barbarians into a counterattack right away, so I can drop giant in front of them and some archers or spear goblins behind them for a quick counterattack.
Oh, that's a really good tip, actually. You know, a lot of people I see not doing that. They drop their defense before the offensive target locks onto a tower or whatever. But you're right. That's how you really mount a successful. And we saw that so many times that you did that, and people weren't ready for it in the tournament. So, good tip there.
Yeah, that's like really one of the strongest parts of the.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely really, like I said, you showed it off really, really well in the tournament, and it took so many people by surprise. I have to ask, so when you took down Steroidy, who was kind of like the villain of the tournament, and everybody was cheering you on. The really, and the finals especially, the energy was really electric from the crowd. How did it feel when you took it all home and you came up with a convincing win in the finals?
Yeah, even though I didn't care what the result was on the final, I already made the final, which is further up than I thought I would make, and I didn't really care even if Tiroli would won. But after beating him, it was really good because he was like the villain of the tournament because of the mortar deck. But I didn't really mind him playing the mortar deck because it's all about like how you play, and you could have also taken cards in to counter up the mortar. So because we had a lot of opportunities to reach up our deck, so
yeah, in between every match, right, or every round, I should say. Yeah,
pretty much every round. So if you didn't put in cards to counter the mortar, it would have been my own fault.
What's an example of a card that you put in there to counter the mortar?
I didn't make any changes to the deck, so I
were just
played
confident.
I had the same 3 decks throughout the whole thing. And,
Very cool.
But I guess I played my deck a lot, and I was very confident about it. But of course there is weaknesses on the deck, but I just wanted to play that deck because I was really comfortable with it, and I liked playing the deck.
Oh, well, we could definitely tell that you were comfortable, and with a couple thousand wins, I'm sure you've play-tested quite a few variations of it. So I have to ask, will you be in the next tournament, if there is one? I'm sure there will be, but will you be in it?
Hopefully I will be in the next Clash Royale tournament. This past tournament was really fun. It was really the best event I've been ever. And
awesome.
Especially that when ESL yesterday they announced that the Clash Royale is going to be part of ESL, and they announced the Community Cup. I signed up for that right away.
Oh, so cool. So people can follow you now maybe on Twitter and track your progress maybe, hopefully?
Yeah, hopefully I'll do well over there on next Sunday.
Oh, so cool. Well, good luck. And I have to ask, because it's probably going to be your most asked question, right? But what do you plan on doing with your winning money?
Yeah, people have been asking me that a couple of times, and I haven't really planned anything for it, like maybe buying a new couch and save up the rest. Maybe see if there's something I need, like people have been asking me to stream, so I would need like a computer and set up for that.
Oh, that would be so cool if you streamed. I'm sure you'd get so many people interested for sure. You're already like a cult celebrity, so really, really cool. And you bought a couch. I mean, how humble is this guy that he's not spending it on new cars or whatever. He's just buying a couch. So the everybody's superhero Jason just wants to relax now, right?
Yeah, it's been really busy couple of days now since my Twitter blew up on a couple of days, and I've been getting a lot of questions and people asking for interviews and stuff like that. And I've been trying to answer everything, but there's been just so much, and pretty much also some same questions, so it's like really hard answering all the people. Yeah. But I try to do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you've been pretty good. I've been tracking you on there, so if folks do want to get in touch with you, obviously he's getting bombarded, guys, so be easy on him, but feel free, I guess, to reach out on Twitter. Is that the best way to say hi to you and maybe have some of your adoring fans give you messages of support?
Yeah, I pretty much read everything on Twitter right now, so you can either tweet me or send me a direct message, and I'll be reading it.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for giving us some of your time today, Jason. And we're really wishing you a lot of luck, and we look forward to tracking you in the future. Hopefully, you're a name that we see for years to come in the Clash Royale universe.
Yeah, no problem. It was great talking to you.
All right, great. Take care, man.
Yeah, see ya.
So there it was, guys. That was Jason. Don't forget to follow him on Twitter. Had such a good time. So glad he came on. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care.
We don't play for fame. We don't play for cash. We just play for the glory and the crash of the ash.